Hey guys, today's Saturday, September 15th, and I'm rocking a ponytail today, and it's Saturday. I'm gonna meet my friend Heather at the mall, and we're gonna walk around and shop around, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's been about a week since I posted. It's been really busy. I had my nephews all weekend, and then Monday I went to work and then had my nutrition class till about 8:30 at night after work, and then have worked. And Wednesday I had off, but I had 4 appointments that day. I saw my therapist, my primary care doctor, my psychiatrist, and my nutritionist, and so that was a long day even though it was a day off. And then worked Thursday and Friday, and Thursday and Friday were just crappy days at work, and I wasn't feeling good anyway. I've been struggling with headaches, and that's kind of what I saw my primary care doctor about. So she thinks maybe it's a food allergy of some sort, or stress and tension. I went into it thinking, oh, I don't have that much stress and tension. Excuse me. And then Thursday and Friday I really tried to pay attention, and I do. You know, I let way too many things get to me, and yeah, so I've got to work on that. So things have been hard. You know, that's the whole point of having this video blog and talking to you guys, is to share the positives and the negative. And last week was a really positive time in my life, a really great moment, and that's wonderful. I'm glad I got to share that. And then the week was good, and then towards the end of the week it was crappy, and I'm glad I feel a lot better today. So and that's something that my therapist and I have been talking about. So often I've been afraid to feel negative feelings, be it anger, sadness, guilt, frustration, and so she really wanted me to try and stick with those feelings and not numb them out with food, and assure myself that this will pass. Even if I'm angry in this moment, it doesn't mean I'm angry forever. It doesn't mean my life is over. It will pass, and good moments will happen again. And so this weekend showed me, or this week showed me that. So at the nutrition class, it went okay. They weighed us, and starting a meeting out by weighing people that struggle with their weight is sure a mood killer, and it's a form of shaming in my eyes. I know they need to do it for medical reasons, but I mean, being this close to surgery, we're in there all the time. I don't understand why they couldn't weigh us at one of those times as well and just go by that weight. And my weight was up, of course. I knew it would be. And so I kept telling myself it's not bothering me. And in therapy, we talked about it, and I said, no, I'm okay with it. And then as the week has progressed, it has bothered me, and I'm really not looking forward to this Monday because I know she's going to weigh me again, and a big part of me wants to refuse, because my surgery has already been approved. I feel like if I do refuse, then they will come back with, well, your surgery could be canceled. But I do have a pre-op visit with the surgeon in 2 weeks. They're going to weigh me there. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm just being like a rebellious bitch or what, but I don't know. So, yeah. What else? I know I wanted to talk to you about more. I made my collage, and it's wonderful, and I keep saying I'm going to show you guys, and it's not the time right now. So, I did buy supplies to make another one. Thursday night I went to the craft store, and I was feeling especially angry and frustrated, and so I wanted to make a dark one. and kind of show what my inner feelings were. And then I decided not to. I decided to make another beautiful one. So I bought the supplies to make a beautiful one, kind of the light against the dark. But I think I need to express that darkness. So I might go back today and buy some stuff and work on it. Because there's feelings here, guys. I mean, there are deep feelings that are coming to the surface. And when they come to the surface, I just have to pay attention and stay in the moment and realize that this is valid too. And so, but I really am doing okay. I believe I am right on my path. I don't believe my surgery is going to get canceled because I'm up in my weight. I think it's going to go right back down. And I hate that that even has to be a part of this journey. This scrutinizing of the up and down. It's very frustrating. And that, I don't know, in my opinion, I think that needs to change. Because scrutiny and negativity doesn't promote weight loss. It does the opposite. So, and I know it's not the bariatric center's fault. You know, they're just trying to go by the book, but we're not numbers on a chart. So, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to some people on Monday. Yeah. I'm sorry this seems so down. I really am not feeling that down. Today actually feels good. I'm really stressed out with money too. That's something I don't want to admit to myself, but it's bothering me to my core. And my wages have been getting garnished for medical bills from the past. And so my paychecks are about half what they are normally. And then with trying to pay my bills and still live, it's been really tough. And what happens is then I revert into old habits of I only have $50 rather than spending it on, you know, cheap, healthy food. Then I kind of go back to my old ways of screw it, I really want a cheeseburger right now and that'll make me happy and I'll figure it out later, so let's just have a cheeseburger or whatever. I mean, that's just an example. So that's been going on the last few weeks, and I'm sure that's part of my weight being up, but I need to work on that, and I think that's why this is happening, so I can work on that. So it's hard. It's really hard. I mean, I don't want to cry about it, but it really is scary. And, you know, I just feel like I'm working full time. And it's like, I can't really get a part-time job because physically I think it'd be too hard on me. After surgery and after I start losing some weight, I would love to. So I don't know. I am going to sell some clothes on eBay, and that'll help get me some money for groceries and gas and all that for next week. And I'll be fine for this week. And I'm just going to try really hard to be mindful and, you know, just really watch my spending and not think about my bills. My dad has talked to me about when I'm on medical leave, because I only have paid time off for a certain amount of time and then it's not paid. So he's talked to me about helping me out with my bills while I'm on medical leave, which is wonderful. And I think part of that is going to be going out and do things, even if it's cheap things. You know, oftentimes I'm trying not to spend money, so I'll just stay home for the whole entire weekend and not, so I don't waste gas or whatever. But that doesn't do much for my spirit. It actually makes me depressed and lonely. So I need to compromise and say, you know, this money I'm spending on gas, or this money I'm spending to go to coffee with my friend or go to lunch with my mom, you know, is good for my spirit. So I'm trying to find a balance, and this will pass. I know this will pass. That's what I'm trying to remind myself. This isn't forever. Even though it feels like forever right now, it's not forever. So sorry, it's so down, but I really do genuinely want to share the good and the bad. Not that this is bad. This is just part of life. It's up and down. So I love you guys. Oh, the other thing I was going to say, I haven't been watching videos lately, at least the last week or so. Normally with you guys, I watch your videos, and I've mentioned this before. In my car, I have one of those iPod adapters that I plug in so that I can hear it on my speakers when I'm driving. So I don't watch them, you know, I'll kind of keep it down in my cup holder, but I listen, and I've reached my limit on data for my cell phone. So after the 20th, I'll be able to watch videos again. I mean, I have the internet at home, but by the time I get home from work, I just don't want to be on the computer. So I feel like I'm missing your guys' videos, and I miss you guys. I genuinely miss, like I was thinking last night, I'm like, I miss my YouTube friends. So I have a Kindle Fire that I can watch YouTube on, but you have to have wireless connection, which doesn't work in the car because it's constantly searching while I'm driving, and so it just doesn't work. But I was thinking about going to Barnes & Noble today and using their wireless and watching some videos. So that's my plan after I see Heather and have our little date. And yeah, so anyway, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.